Peter papaya Palm Beach salad.
Pomegranate. Pomegranates in Palm Beach give me...
Is this what grown men do?
What is that supposed to mean?
I guess so. Are we grown men?
Is that an attack?
She's attacking us.
Are you trying to attack us right now?
Shots fired.
All right. Well, looks like we're going to skip this episode if someone's going to be rude.
Roland, what's happening? Welcome to Close the Door Behind You. It is sometime in the year 2025. I'm Doc Jud. We've got, of course, Christos. And today we have a very, very, very special guest, Milania Krosny. Say hello.
Hi.
Are you excited to be here in the studio, in the one and only Gas Digital Studios for Close the Door Behind You?
Yeah.
Where'd you come from?
Florida.
From Florida. All right, cool. Where do you live in Florida?
Orlando.
Orlando, nice. What's it like living in Orlando?
Well, it's really hot and humid during the summer, and it's starting to get like that in the spring, and I don't like it because it makes my hair all crazy.
All right. Well, I guess you're going to have to just move up here and do podcasts with us and hang out.
It's also humid here, though, like in the summer.
He does babysitting, by the way. He can wear extra camouflage to make you even more comfortable.
Yeah.
If you need a babysitter.
So you don't have
and
to
more
feel,
rings.
Yeah, and you won't feel like someone's watching you because I'll just blend in with the environment. So it's really like you're staying home alone. So Milania, the first question I had for you is: are you a child or are you an adult with some sort of rare condition that makes you appear like a child? I think the people watching would like to know.
I'm a child.
Okay.
I'm 11 years old.
Okay. So do you do your taxes yourself or you have someone else do it?
I don't do taxes.
Oh, wow.
We're going to get in trouble.
Wow.
Man.
Yeah, you better start doing your taxes.
If the IRS is watching, we definitely do our taxes.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go through the Social Security numbers right now, but 100% we do our taxes. We file every year.
Yeah, what is your Social Security number, by the way?
I don't know.
Good. That's a good way to stay safe. Yeah. Okay, so. All right, do you want to ask some questions?
Let's ask some questions.
Okay.
So I'll start it off really easy.
Yeah.
So Mila, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a lawyer.
Okay. You want to sue people like Christos? Is that why you want to be a lawyer?
I sue people all the time.
Anytime somebody lips off, you could just be like, you better slow it down. I will sue you.
I will sue you after this podcast episode, actually.
So tell us why you want to be a lawyer. Tell us what's the grand plan of things.
Well, I'm actually really good at arguing with people.
Yes, that's affirmative.
Okay.
At least I think I am.
Is that the only reason?
I like arguing with people, too. I don't know why.
So you're good at and you like it.
Yeah.
Do you think you like it because you're good at it?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Mom's been taking you all over the world, though. That's been pretty cool, huh? She's taking you to some pretty cool places. Like, what's your favorite place that she's taken you so far?
Paris.
How come Paris?
Well, I've always wanted to go to Paris since I was little. And I just thought that it was so pretty. I also got to go shopping, get a lot of cute outfits, and I only ended up packing 5 of them. Got like really upset, but yeah.
5 outfits for how many days?
I don't know. I'm just assuming 5 of them because I really don't remember.
You don't remember how many days you were in Paris?
No, I don't.
That's like me when I was in Paris. I also don't remember how long I was there for. I didn't know when I woke up, though. Did you party too much?
Were you partying?
Yeah.
It was a family vacation.
So you don't party with your family?
My Nana and my papa were there. I don't think I would be partying with my grandparents.
Can I tell you a secret? Older people partied way harder than people your age do. Or even, in the future. There's actually a trend of people partying less as the generations go on.
That's true. It's probably because everybody's on their phones and they don't have the ability to, really socially communicate. But But you know, Milania is pretty good actually with that. She's pretty engaging with people. Like she's not like kind of like the rest of the kids.
I'm really bad at texting.
How about
like,
your friends? Can you talk about your friends?
Oh yeah. So I have a lot of friends. Well, not really surprisingly. I make friends pretty easily.
That's cool. So, like, who are your best friends, and why do you think they're your like? What are some qualities that you really like about your friends?
Well, my best friend Nina, she's really, really sweet. I actually flew up to New York with her. She's just always like been there for me. We tell each other our secrets. No, I will not be saying anything about that.
Oh man,
I need to know.
we need secrets. Okay, but you probably have a lot of best friends. There's like Nina. Who else?
Selena.
Who else? There's so
Sophia.
many. Sophia.
There's-
so many
Selena
girls.
Gomez? Sofia Vergara?
No, I actually call her Selena Gomez. But yeah, she's really nice. She's really smart. We have a few classes together. We have like 3 classes. She really helps me out with FOL and French because I really suck at French.
Why?
I don't know. It just never clicks in my head.
You know the secret to speaking French?
What?
Just act like you're really, really sleepy and it hurts you to like talk. So you're just like
No, like not like the accent, just like learning the words and like learning how to write them. Why
Okay.
do I need to learn how to read and write French?
Well, did you know that French was like the international language? Like later on, I think after World War II or pre-World War II, something around that. Dom will confirm, but
I wasn't alive around World War II though.
that you know of.
Yeah, you may have been in another life. He's
Yeah.
trying to say.
You could have
Oh.
been reincarnated.
What do you think about that? Do you believe in life after death, or what do you think? What do you think happens when you die?
I don't know. I don't know. I just assume that something happens. Yeah, I really don't know. Sometimes like I'll say, "Oh yeah, you get another life," or like sometimes it'll just be, "Oh yeah, you just go to heaven," or something like that.
I think we should start asking all of our guests that question. That's a good one.
What do you think happens
Yeah,
when
what
you
do you
die?
think happens after you die?
But then we have to kill one of them. So like everyone thinks like, oh, they're asking me this question. There is a chance they might kill me. But like we only kill like 1 in 10 people.
like make them scared.
Yeah, like just freak them out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What do you think, Melania? You don't have. We won't include you in the 10, so you're safe.
Yeah,
So-
you're out of the.
Yeah, so just give us just your honest opinion, like no risks. Do you think that's a good idea?
I think asking them what they think after you die, yes. I think killing 1 in 10 people, no.
Do you think we should increase it to 2 in 10? So it's like 1
No.
in 5? No?
No,
High, more or less?
less.
So 1 in 20? Kill
0.
1 out of. So 0.
Kill 0.
We're gonna have a kill 0 rate on Close the Door behind you.
Yeah,
Christos.
we can't not like that's what the fans want.
Mm.
Why do
They-
you think we have
They
these
want
blankets up?
you to be serial killers?
No, they want to see it on the thing, like 1 in 10, 1 in 20. There's got to be like one number. Like that's why we have these blankets up here in case there's, blood splatter.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
So
Good
you thought
talk.
you thought it was a green screen. So let's talk about when you get older. Where do you think you want to live? Or where's your favorite place that you have lived so far?
I don't know. I've only lived in Fort Lauderdale, Boca, and Orlando, but
That's a
definitely.
lot of places.
Is it?
That
3
is a lot.
places?
Yeah, for an
How old are you?
11-year-old.
11? Yeah, you've been in 3 places.
Yeah.
That's a lot of places to live already.
Yeah.
Well, I really liked living in Fort Lauderdale, mainly because like I had a lot of friends there when I was little. It's like my dad's house. There was like my childhood home, so it was like, yeah. But I also really like living in Orlando because I can like. There's just a lot to do there. Tourism.
Hmm.
I hate that. It's like so annoying. Like go back
Right.
to where you live.
Right. I agree with you. That's why I wear camo to let people know that's how I feel.
I don't think that message is getting across by you.
When you're
wearing
older,
camo.
the message gets across. But the question is, you're technically doing tourism right now, though.
No, I'm just visiting my dad.
That's fair.
Tourism is basically, if you don't know Christos, tourism.
Whoa! If you don't know Christos, please continue. I'm already seeing the argument skills coming to fruition. Tell me.
Tourism is where you go somewhere to like see something. Like if you go to Orlando to go to Disney, or like just to like look at something cool, like go to like a monument or something like that.
Yeah, but your dad is kind of like an attraction too. There, not many people have that face.
That is true.
Like when you come to New York, Chinese tourists even take pictures of your dad.
Is that why they do point at me and laugh and speak in other languages? But I just think it's because I don't know. I don't really know what it's about. But thank you for clarifying. So what do we do? We're gonna do some tourist stuff tonight, though. We're gonna go see. Where are we going?
We're going to go see Six.
Cool.
On Broadway.
What is that about? Because I have no idea.
Basically it's about King Henry VIII and his 6 wives. And it's basically just like a musical about like their lives. So
that's pretty cool. Why are you interested in seeing that?
Because when I was going to go to London, like before we went, my mom was like, Mila, do you want to watch a historical movie? And I was like, sure. It's better than doing homework. So we watched this movie about Anne Boleyn, who was the second wife. She got beheaded.
Oh.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, she's really cool because obviously her being the main character, they showed only the good parts.
Do you think that you would want to be like a queen? Would that make you happy? What does make you happy in life? What are the things that you're like, man, if I could do this all the time, this would make me super happy?
No school.
No school.
Okay. So what are some things that like make you laugh?
Besides all our back and forth on this podcast.
I don't know.
Didn't you used to like prank call people?
I did?
Yeah, one time you called me or I called you and you're like, Dad, we're prank calling people. I can't talk right now. I was like, that's excellent. Keep it up. I'll talk to you later.
Oh, that must have been when I first got my phone.
How long have you had your phone for?
I don't know, since I was in like 3rd or 4th grade, I think.
Yeah, so you're like 8 or 9 years old. So do you think that's a good thing that you have a phone, or do you think it's a bad thing that you have a phone?
Now I feel like it's a good thing that I have a phone. I feel like, in my generation at least, if you're in 5th grade, you should definitely have a phone. Just with like parental, like
restrictions.
Yeah, parental restrictions. Like, there's
so if a kid doesn't have a phone, are they like, I don't know, ostracized? Like, is that like, oh my God, he doesn't have a phone?
Yes.
Are you guys like mean to him?
No, it's just like, it's really hard if you don't have a phone because like, I have some friends who don't have phones, and it's like, oh, what's your phone number so I can call you and we can like set up like days that we can hang out.
Right.
And they're like, oh, well, I don't have a phone.
But I have a carrier pigeon, so you can write a note and send it via pigeon.
That's how we used to do
I don't think they have pigeons in Florida.
Why? Did pigeons not allowed in Florida?
I don't know. I've just never seen a pigeon in Florida.
Seagull? Do you think people can communicate with seagulls?
Not in Orlando. There's not like a lot of seagulls.
So how do those kids communicate with no phone?
Well, some of them have iPads and they have like email. And like they'll just email each other, but it's like, I don't want to email people. Emailing is like, I don't know, I have to like put in.
Like, I hope this finds you well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
best regards.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's annoying.
Yeah, it's like, it makes it like not fun. I mean, my friend Vanny, she doesn't have a phone, and one time we were in homeroom and she literally emailed me, can I have a pretzel? Because I was eating pretzels. And I saw it, like, during the weekend, and I was like, and I wrote back to her, did you seriously email me for a pretzel? And she emailed back, yes, can I have 2?
Do you think that's a form of child abuse? Do you think, like, you should be calling Child Protective Services if a parent doesn't allow their kid to have a phone?
No.
No?
Why are you not checking your email faster? It's not like you're getting a lot of emails.
I don't know. I am. I
You
get emails.
get a lot of
I get
emails?
emails from my school. I get emails from the school newspaper. I get emails from Miss Davies, who is like, I don't know. She's like the second dean, like the dean's assistant or something.
And they're
I don't
all
know
asking
that.
you for pretzels in these emails?
No,
Oh. What are they asking you for in their emails?
I don't know. They just like send out like newsletters, like, oh, lacrosse tryouts, blah blah blah. Oh, football camp, like stuff like that. But it's just like annoying. Like, I don't want to go to football camp.
I gotta tell you, when you get older, you get more emails. And it's usually for stuff you are interested even less in. It doesn't get better.
That is true. Whenever
Yeah.
you sign on, you're just constantly deleting until
Yeah.
you figure out the ones that actually are relevant.
Yeah. And then sometimes you don't have enough time to delete all of them, so then your inbox gets too full, and they're like, you gotta pay $5 a month for more storage for your email to keep emails that you don't want.
Oh yeah, I already have that. I tried my Netflix account wouldn't let me in on my computer. So I tried emailing myself on my phone to like let myself in.
Mm-hmm.
And it said, "Oh, you can't because you don't have any storage left in your email." I don't even check my email on my phone.
You gotta delete your email. You gotta clean up your email.
I didn't even know I had the email thing on my phone before I got a computer and went to middle school.
So what's the best thing that happened to you this year? Think about it. And when I say this year, I don't mean since 2000, since it turned 2025, but like in the last 12 months, what's something that happened that was just amazing?
I don't know.
Any trips?
Too many things happening that are amazing, or not enough so you can't find something?
Both.
How does that make sense? That doesn't make any sense.
Like a lot of things happen, but like they're not like amazing. Like,
Tell us something mediocre that happened.
Yeah, tell us like what's some slightly interesting thing that's happened.
I had a French test on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
I hated it.
No, we asked you for the opposite.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's something that you
good,
liked?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
That's the
something
worst
that I
thing,
liked.
Yeah, that
oh,
was like
okay. Oh.
decently okay. That sounds terrible though. I'm so sorry. I'll send you flowers as condolences.
Would it have been better if it was Spanish?
Probably.
Because you speak a little bit of Spanish?
Probably. I'm actually scared to take Spanish next year because I'm scared that I won't want to learn it anymore and I'll just get annoyed.
Why?
Why would you get annoyed? Then you could communicate with all your family in Peru and stuff like that. Would be super cool.
Because like some things like are fun until you have to learn about it. Then it's like ugh.
Then it becomes a job. Once it becomes then it becomes a job. It becomes a little bit more difficult. You learn the love. You lose the love for it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You gotta talk into your microphone better. She's doing a great job.
I know because I keep moving around because I just like whatever. I can't quite get a good position.
Who do you think should be the next president? Taylor Swift or Mr. Beast?
Hot take. I hate Taylor Swift.
Whoa! What?
Yeah. I just think that she's annoying. I think that she's ever so slightly narcissistic. And I think that she's a pick-me.
You think Taylor Swift's a pick-me girl?
Yes.
Why?
Because she in one of her songs, I forget which one it is. She like talks about being depressed, and then she acts like it's her birthday every day to like put on a show for people. Like, no, you don't do that. You're rich, you're famous. What's not to like about your freaking life?
Right.
Like.
Right. Are you just using the word pick me girl like just because you heard that and you don't actually know what it means?
No, I know what it means.
What does it mean?
It's like basically when you're basically like almost fishing for compliments. Like you're like say things like, "Oh my god, I hate my hair," like just so that people would like go ahead and like compliment you. Like it's like.
Well, what? So then, can you help me understand what this term means? Skibbity toilet.
You can't say that.
Why?
You're not allowed to. You're too old.
What? Why? What does it mean?
It's like it doesn't really have a meaning. It's basically just like a meme. That some people say. I don't know. I think it's pretty stupid, but Yeah.
Well, why do you have to be younger to be able to use it?
Because it sounds weird when old people say it.
I'm not old. I'm like 2 years older than you.
You're 13?
I'm 13. Yes, actually,
No, you're not.
if you mix my numbers around, I am 13. Yes, I am actually.
No, you're
I'm
not.
dyslexic. Don't change my worldview. Okay, all right. So Taylor Swift sucks. We should just kill her. Got it. She'll be one of our 10. What do you think the government is hiding from us?
I don't know.
That means they're hiding well.
I don't think about the government. I think personally I'm too young to be thinking about the government and what they're hiding from us. I'd rather just watch my Netflix shows.
Do you think you would learn more about the government if the government communicated to you through Netflix?
No, I think I would look at it and be like, that's boring.
Okay, good to know. If you could cancel one celebrity forever, not Taylor Swift, who would it be and why?
Oh my god. You're not helping.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Did you just roll your eyes at me?
Of course I rolled my eyes at you.
That's actually very rude and disrespectful.
I'm going to keep rolling my eyes.
You should know that as an adult.
I'm not an adult. I told you I'm 2 years older than you.
No,
Relax,
you're not.
dude. I will fight you. I don't care. I'll fight you right now. Do you want to fight?
No, thanks. I actually have to go to a Broadway show with my best friend, so I
Yeah.
don't really think that would be smart.
I'm
Yeah.
your best friend? Oh my god, that's amazing.
No,
she said
with
she's
my
going
friend.
to. I love it. I'm
You're
her best
her best
friend.
friend?
Nina.
We're besties.
With my friend Nina.
Wow,
Dad.
that's so
Are we
lame.
going with Nina?
Nina and I are going fighting people in the street. while
She
you
would
guys are doing
not fight
Broadway shows.
anyone. Oh my god, she would not fight anyone. She's like.
Nina's got a strong right hook.
Who's your toughest friend?
Probably my friend Julieta.
Julieta? Oh, she already
Julieta.
sounds tough.
Yeah.
With a name like Julieta. Julieta Machete?
Or no.
Oh.
Or I don't know. Or my friend Catherine. I don't know. She's really nice, but I feel like she should probably beat me up.
I'll tell you what, though. You used to be really tough when you were like 4 years old because you knew more jiu-jitsu than any other 4-year-old. When she was born, I literally got her a pink little gi, and I brought her to American Top Team, and I had her train in jiu-jitsu immediately. You still know how to do a kimura?
No, I don't.
All right, see. We're going to have to spend some more time together.
Sounds like we probably should fight so you get back in action.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think you could take him, Milania.
You can definitely take me.
I think it's unfair because you're an adult and I'm a kid, and I don't really think that it's fair to be fighting a kid, and I don't really think that would be a good thing for people to say about you. Like,
You don't think it'd be a
he
good
fought
look?
a little kid.
Whoa, first of all, I don't care about my reputation at all. But I have a bad knee, so you do have an advantage.
Yeah, you could
My
just do like
mom
an
has a
ankle
bad
lock.
knee.
You could do an ankle lock and just tear his knee out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't know any jiu-jitsu.
I could probably just
none.
hit you in the head with my shoe.
Well, that's aggressive. That's not... Fighting is an art form. That's street fighting. You know?
Well.
There's got to be some technicality to it.
Well, you didn't specify. So
Yeah,
how am I supposed to know?
The fact that your head went straight to street fighting is concerning.
Mm.
Yeah, I was thinking
I
like
went to a public school where a kid tried to jump me.
Did you fight him?
I accidentally hit him with my water bottle and he fell.
Really?
Yeah.
What a wimp.
My water bottle was filled with ice and water. So.
Who's that? Who jumped you?
This kid, Danny. He was a really ghetto kid.
Mm. Why would he jump you? Why was he? What did he like you? Did he have a crush on you or something, and therefore he
No.
wanted to hit you?
I think he was dating my friend at the time. Her name's Banna.
Okay.
She's also one of my best friends, but we really do not talk. I will be so honest.
I see. So you don't really talk with your friends from your old school anymore because you're in this new school, huh?
Yeah, I wish I did.
You miss them?
Yeah.
How come? What's cool about your old friends versus your new friends?
With like my old friends, it was like they just like it's like just I don't know, my old school, like, a lot of, like, I don't know, I feel like I just was there, like, way longer, so, like, I got to, like, really, like, learn the ropes.
You grew up with them. You spent more time with them. Yeah, I get it.
Since I was in, like,
That makes
second
sense.
grade, and, like, when you're in second grade, it's, like, still stuffed animals and Barbies and stuff.
Not for me.
Yeah, well, Della, you're a guy.
You got to see. No, you have to go to his house. He has more. What are they? They're not necessarily stuffed animals, but they are the adult equivalent of stuffed animals.
Yeah.
They are like models and all kinds of adult toys. And when I say adult toys, I mean that in the most non-you-know-what way.
Yeah. I have a lot of figurines and stuff. Do you know who our sponsor is? It's Pokemon.
Do we have Pokemon cards?
Yeah, we do.
That's such a little kid thing.
Why is that a little kid thing?
Pokemon cards are for elementary school kids.
No, they're actually for resellers and flippers and people
Who sell to little kids.
No, they sell to other man-child men like me.
Like the guys who go to MegaCon?
Not MegaCon, AnimeCon sometimes, but yeah. Why, are you judging that too?
Yeah.
That's rude.
Is it though?
All right. So, I don't know how she's going to feel about opening a pack of Pokemon cards.
Maybe you don't open Pokemon. You want to open Pokemon cards or no?
I don't care.
Wow, she does not want to open Pokemon cards.
So, on our podcast, every guest gets to open a pack of Pokemon. Pokemon cards, our sponsor. Pokemon. Say the Japanese...
Pokemon about to hit it!
See? That's right. Pokemon, our sponsor, sends us these decks of cards, and every single guest will open one, and we have one for you today.
Oh, cool.
Whoa.
Did you want to open one?
Sure.
Don't sound too excited.
Okay,
Get more
just
enthused.
hand it over.
Do some acting.
Yeah, act
Good.
a
Oh
little
Oh my
bit.
God! Wow, I love Pokemon.
Yes,
cards.
that's what we need.
really
That's what we
good.
need to see.
That's
Excellent,
yes,
excellent,
let's
excellent
go.
performance. We're going to the theater tonight. Let's get into theatrics and onward with the Pokemon opening.
Pokemon?
Wow.
Oh, it's Pokemon?
Wow, don't
Listen.
say it like a dork, dude.
Yeah,
you gotta
yeah,
say
don't be a
Pokemon.
dork.
Yeah.
Such a
Maybe you
dork.
should grab your nerd glasses.
I don't
Yeah.
even. First of all,
No, he literally
First
has
of
a pair
all-
of reading glasses, and I call them his nerd glasses because he looks like a little nerd in them.
it's either
Why are you
those
using words like little, though? That's
or my
aggressive.
Dahmer glasses. I got the Dahmer glasses. I got the librarian glasses. I got these glasses. Why are you making fun of me because I can't see? That's
Yeah,
not nice.
That is not nice.
You know that your eyesight's going to go too when you get to my age. So,
And I'm going to have cool glasses.
and you're going to look back at this and you're going to be like, wow.
Yeah, but
I was
that,
so
by
But
the
I'm
young.
going
time...
to have cool glasses. You see, you guys wear, like, your guys' glasses.
Yeah, right.
just
You
His
were
have
glasses
asking-
can record things.
Yeah, I'm going to actually record you
Yeah.
right now bashing these glasses that she was wearing today, asking me to wear,
Oh.
and now she's bashing them.
I want meta glasses that can record things because I want to record people at my school.
I was going to
Whoa.
buy you a pair, but I don't think we're buying her a pair anymore
Yeah,
after
sounds
she's
like
been
you're
so
ungrateful.
rude.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, there's going to be
Pretty
no
rude.
Meta Ray-Ban glasses worn by Milania Crosney, our sponsor, Pokemon. Might have sent her a pair, but now you're completely out of contention. End clip. Boom.
There you go. Clip
I'm
done.
sorry. I just
Clip
don't.
done.
I just don't think I would want Pokemon glasses. But okay.
What?
Pokemon
You don't want
glasses?
Pokemon glasses?
I would probably give them to Sophia's little brother. Actually,
Whoa.
I think he has.
He
some
would be the
Pokemon
luckiest
cards.
kid on earth.
Actually, you know, if you would let me open the Pokemon package, I would probably give
Oh,
some to my friend's little brother.
Now all of a sudden it's cool to
Yeah.
open up, and you're demanding
Wow,
to own
yeah,
the pack.
I'm sorry. How about we give you the pack when
Wow.
it's our time to do it?
Yeah,
you know, let me
slow it
let me
down.
You know,
Oh my
this
God.
is sealed product. It's worth way more sealed right now. These are the EV Heroes. They're only in Japan. The pull rates are incredible in this. And they're very difficult. So we could get an amazing card right now. Are you ready?
Sure.
Do you know what an amazing card looks like? 'Cause
I
I
don't know.
don't.
They're like the gold ones. Some of them are metal.
Whatever.
I don't know.
Okay.
My friend has like a really big metal one. I don't know. I think it's fake.
Okay, so you're going to open this pack of EV Heroes. Rip the plastic off, but please be careful. That's $500 right there.
You spent $500 on this?
No, we spent $500.
Your father and I spent
Your father
$500
and
on
I
this.
spent $500 on it.
Wow, Dad, you're such
It
a
was either-
responsible adult.
Listen, it was either
You're
this
so responsible with your money, Dad.
It was-
Spending $500 on
on Pokemon cards.
a freaking kid's toy card.
Well,
thing.
Milania, listen. It was either between your $529 college plan or buying Pokemon cards.
And you made the right choice.
Yeah. This is our decision right here.
Look.
So I hope you enjoy it.
First of all, by the time you're your father's age, you're gonna be like plugged into the Matrix and have no sentient body.
No, when I'm my father's age, I'm gonna be getting a massage next to my pool in my big mansion.
In your big mansion?
Yeah.
Mansions don't make you happy, you know.
Yeah. Don't make me happy.
Oh, okay.
Don't you live in a mansion now?
Drinking some champagne.
You live in a mansion. Does that house make you happy?
I don't like that house because it's not mine. And
Oh, so
because
you want it
it's
to be
not and
yours.
because it's not modern style.
When you grow up, do you want to get married?
Well, duh.
Well, it's not duh, but yeah. Nice. Okay.
There are some like kids who don't want to get married and they think they're weird.
Okay. Well, that's good.
So.
And they've like never had crushes ever. Like, are you?
So she's grabbing one of these.
Yeah,
packs.
take
We're not-
one of them.
Take one of them.
Yeah, because if you
And then
do
put the
all of
rest
them,
on
she's
there?
not. Yeah, she's not gonna appreciate the art of opening all of them.
All right. Show it to the camera.
The
Yeah.
eyes are kind of metallic. It's
Kind of
freaking
hold it
me
up there.
out, but-
Excellent. Perfect.
like
Okay.
that, yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
very good.
Read the Japanese on the front of the card, please.
Yeah.
I can't read that. You read it, Mr. Glasses.
That's what it says.
That is not Japanese at all.
I was doing it phonetically. Thank you.
Oh, that's fair. Okay, be careful here. Be careful.
I'm
You
trying
got
to-
clumsy hands.
Do I though?
Yeah, it looks like it. You play tennis though, right?
Yeah.
I guess it's good that you don't play piano.
I actually played piano when I
Oh,
was
do you?
little. Yeah.
Huh.
I know how to
Oh God, please,
play Mary.
please be careful.
They're freaking paper cards.
They're not. They're expensive cardboard.
It's
okay.
Very expensive cardboard.
Go until you find a shiny one, but show the camera each one that you get.
Oh, I
Hold
found
up.
a shiny one.
You did?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wait, let me see it.
I think that's
Wait, what? Are you serious? No way! Really? Holy cow! Let's go, dude! Let's go!
I'm keeping this and I'm giving it to my friend's little brother.
That's your college tuition right
Let me look up how much that one is worth before we make that
no,
claim.
I will hold on to it and you can look it up later.
I need to scan it.
Do you?
Yeah, I have a scanning app.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll hold it as you scan it.
You don't trust me with
Yeah, I
with the
don't.
card?
I don't trust the. Actually, I'm not gonna say that.
there. You don't trust the man in camo?
I was gonna say I don't trust the man child, but that works.
How
too.
about a man in
Man-child?
Man-child. How about a man-child in camo with a gun?
He has a gun.
Of course I have a gun.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, so
What
now
else
I'm
you got?
cool.
That was sarcastic.
That's it.
Wow.
No more shininess?
All right.
What does this mean?
That's it's like a promo card thing.
There's
Can you pass me
these people
that one?
outside of my tennis class. They're
Thank you.
these freaking old people. They're not
Mhm.
old. They're like
How old is old?
how old are you?
I'm 30.
30.
How
Yeah,
old is old? Is
they're
30
they're,
old?
They're between his age and
And my age?
yeah,
Gotcha. How old am I?
50.
Yeah. Is that old?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay.
50 is not old.
Wait, we don't even know how much this card is.
Yeah, we're gonna give it back to me no matter what because I'm giving that to my friend's little brother. Caden, Cam, you're gonna be fighting over these cards when I get back to Florida.
All right, wait. So
What if it's worth a car? Like what if we have that card and we can purchase your first vehicle?
Will it buy me a Porsche convertible?
You want a Porsche convertible?
Yeah, I want a Porsche convertible and I
Wow.
want to wrap it in purple.
A purple wrapped Porsche convertible? Would you have it in stick shift or automatic?
What?
Yeah, you don't even know what a stick shift is. You're too young for that. Where would you take it? your purple Porsche convertible to school to
I
show
would
everybody
drive-
off?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then when you weren't in school,
And I would
bring it?
pick up my friends and say, "Get in, losers."
And would you go down to?
And losers.
It's from Mean Girls.
Oh, really? I remember when Mean Girls first came out. You gonna talk to me about Mean Girls? Like, I don't know what it's about.
No.
Do you think you're cooler than me? You know Mean Girls? You think you're cooler than me?
Why are you so defensive? you're like, oh, so you think you're so cool? You're like the weird insecure kids at my school.
Yeah, I know. That's pretty much me. You never grow out of it.
Did you wrap that thing? Is that a special wrapper?
I put a plastic case around it. For you.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
you're welcome. That's a $40 card.
$40?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll probably sell it. Sorry, Kaden.
Wait, yo, what? The whole point was to give. You know what? No. All right. I'm gonna ask you another question. Do you think your dad is cool? Why or why not?
It depends.
Okay. Why? Here.
Oh, okay. So sometimes, I do think he's cool. Like, I don't know. It really depends. When he puts on his, Dad, don't make that face. You see
That's
when
not
he
cool.
when
No.
he does things like that, that's not cool.
Not cool.
Huh.
But I don't know, when he acts like, when he takes me to Broadway and stuff and buys me meta glasses.
Oh,
That's
what
cool?
makes him
Yeah.
cool? Wow.
Not just that. I don't know.
What makes a cool dad?
Yeah.
How can dads be cooler,
Yeah.
in your opinion?
Someone who's not bald.
Wow. So being bald is not
Being bald
cool?
is not cool. That's
Why?
nothing that. Yeah. So so what if a dad goes bald and gets a hair transplant? Does that make him
Yeah.
cool again?
Well, as long as you're not bald.
I don't
Okay.
know. I think I'm going to be very uncool very quickly.
Can I ask you, are you saying this because you think under my hat I'm bald? Is that why you're just passive aggressively trying to be mean right now?
No, literally, people in my school make fun of bald guys.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you know, they're all kids and they have their hair right now. But a lot of these kids will go bald. You know that, right?
Yeah, that's what happens when you make fun of bald people.
Well,
Bad
not
things
all
happen.
the kids in my school have hair.
What do you mean?
There's a kid in high school who has cancer.
Well, that's
Yeah, that's dark, man.
that's super dark.
Yeah, okay, moving
hope
on.
he's
So,
still cool.
I'm sure he's definitely cool. Okay, so gonna cut that
So
one
we've
out.
established that people. Your definition of a dad who's cool is a dad who has hair
Mhm.
Yeah.
and a dad that spends money on you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, not necessarily. Like, I don't know. And a dad that, like, doesn't, it's not like a workaholic.
So you don't want like a dad that provides for you. You want a dad that kind of like hangs out at home and like you guys live out of your car. That's cool.
No.
As long as they have hair.
She means, if I'm understanding correctly, you'd like a nice balance between working.
Yes.
I see.
Yes.
I see.
Yeah. Okay, next question. What is something adults don't understand about kids?
There's a lot.
Okay, well, what's one good example?
I wasn't prepared for this question. You can't just make friends in like 0.5 seconds. It's not like, hi, do you want to be my friend? No. And like, you can't just like solve a kid being mean by just like being nice.
You're saying, like, when adults give you that advice and say, like, just be nice to the kid.
Yeah. No, it only makes it worse.
Why?
I remember when I was in 2nd grade, there was this girl, Annabelle, and
Like the evil killer doll?
it was just her name. She's like, why do you always have to take things to like the next level? You're like, it's like, oh, so I know this kid. Her name's Annabelle, like the killer doll.
Yeah, you know Annabelle from those movies.
I don't watch horror movies anymore.
Well, you better start.
No thanks.
Okay, continue. Annabelle, this girl who's not a doll.
She's not a horror character.
Yeah, no,
Continue
she's
with
not.
her.
She was like kind of like the school bully almost. I don't know. I just tried being nice to her,
Mm-hmm.
and it just like only really made things like worse because
Right.
like then like she knew how to get under my skin.
Right. You know what that's called? That's called appeasement. So sometimes if you appease people's bad behavior, it makes their bad behavior worse and encourages them to do it. It positively reinforces that negative behavior. So if somebody's being really rude to you or mean to you, probably shouldn't meet it with being extra specially kind back to them.
Exactly.
Sometimes I like to ask them questions, the mean people or angry people. And I say, let me ask you a question.
What's going on at home?
Yeah, what's going on at home? Why are you so angry right now? Why is this about me? Is this about me?
See, that's the mature way to do it.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like he's mature in what he's dressed in, but he certainly does have a very mature thought.
Why am I catching strays left and right on this podcast? What's
so how
up
do you
with that?
Tell us about your braces. When did you get those?
I don't know. I got them like early in the year. I think second quarter. There's 4 quarters in the school year.
Are you happy you got them? Did they hurt?
Yes. I actually have really bad gum problems. I like
You can't stop chewing gum?
You're not allowed to chew gum.
Oh. Is that the problem?
No.
Oh.
Like I have really bad problems with my gum.
Yeah, I know. So you can't chew it.
I know, like some people.
Some people. What? Continue with your exhilarating story. Thank you. Please keep going.
Like my gums bleed a lot.
Why?
I don't know. It's like metal from my braces, like in the back, is like dug into my gum, and it like really, really hurts sometimes, and it causes my gums to bleed. I get food stuck in my gums sometimes.
Do you think that's the worst thing that happened to you this year? You getting braces, or was that a good thing?
No, it was a good thing overall.
Cool.
Everything that's good comes with a bad thing.
That's true.
Okay.
What makes you say that? Is there a pattern of that happening?
No.
Oh.
It's just like
Something you read on the back of a Snapple cap?
what?
Do they not have the
With
things?
missing kids, that thing?
No, Snapple caps. You ever drink a Snapple?
Oh.
What?
Under the Snapple cap, it gives you a fun fact.
You know what's amazing about Milania is that she only drinks water. She doesn't drink soda at all.
No.
I
Hates
hate
it.
soda.
Why?
I don't know, like the like carbonation.
Mm-hmm.
It like bothers my throat.
Oh. Do you like seltzer?
No, I don't like anything sparkling.
Nothing sparkling.
No.
Okay, that's good to know. So right now you're at the age where having braces makes you look older, right?
I'm at the age where kids usually have braces.
Well, yeah, but it makes you look older.
It does.
Yeah, but then eventually you'll get to an age where having braces make you look younger, or that you're from Thailand.
A lot of people in Thailand have braces when
Yeah,
they're older.
a lot of adult braces in Thailand.
Both men and women?
Usually
Or mostly
men
women?
or lady boys.
Lady boys. Gotcha.
Yeah, or men.
Lady boys? Oh,
We'll talk about
transgender people?
No, in Thailand it's a little different. They're just called lady boys.
So what do you think? When you're older, are you going to have kids?
Yeah, probably.
Awesome. What do you want, boys or girls?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't really care.
You don't care?
Why?
I mean, you don't care if it was a boy or a girl, but you just want them?
Yeah.
That's cool. Do you have names for them?
No.
No. You always have names
That's
for...
weird.
Well, you've got names for dogs. You've got names for all your dolls. You're very good at
I
naming them.
used to have names for all my dolls.
That's what I mean. Every time you used to get a new stuffed animal, you'd have a name like boom. You're very good at naming things. So I
Yeah.
was thinking that you probably have some good names for a child when you're older.
Can you name my child for me?
Do you know that his wife is pregnant?
Boy or girl?
I'm not sure. It's up to him to decide.
You said him.
Well, right now.
Very well done.
Yeah,
Milania.
whoa!
Well done.
Get him! What's his name? What should his name be?
So it's a boy.
Yeah,
Okay.
right now.
What do you mean right now?
Could always change. What's his name?
I don't know.
Decide.
I like just met you.
What does that
Give
mean?
me a second.
Okay, chill, dog. Go
Just
ahead.
call me dog.
DAWG, dog.
Yeah, no,
I can't call you dog?
that's an old people thing.
Do
What do people call each other then? If I'm talking to my home dog, if I'm talking to my homie, my capitano, what? I call your dad dog. Sup, dog?
Yeah, because you both are old.
First of all, I'm not as old as your dad. This is a general classification that is inappropriate. Okay? We're in 2 separate generational classes. But anyway.
Might be a couple generations.
No, I think it's just one. You're Gen X. I'm a millennial.
Gen X? Okay.
Yeah.
Gen Z?
No, you're a Gen Alpha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what that means?
That I'm younger than you?
No, it means like eventually you're gonna all talk like beep boop boop bop boop boop beep boop boop boop. Bah.
Why, you think they're gonna be all chipped up?
Yeah, you're gonna get a microchip for sure, 100%. And you'll have the old
You'll
people.
be
like
dead
me.
by then.
What do you mean? He's gonna have a chip too.
Yeah.
He's gonna be on like. What if you had like a life support pack?
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Once you're like 85 and you're just on life
200.
support pack.
Think you're gonna need a lot of insurance for that.
Well, yeah.
High-end technology. Do you have really good insurance?
I do have pretty good insurance. Your dad's
Sure.
even checked that it's pretty good.
We did check. It was a very fun call
Yeah.
for an hour.
Yeah.
Trying to speak with like 3 different people from another continent.
Yeah,
was
with no
very fun.
knowledge.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was our question before?
What are you gonna name?
Yeah, what are you going to name
Christos'
my child?
So
Name my
a
child.
little bit of
I
background.
don't know you.
So
What do you mean?
let's
We're best friends. What are you talking about?
Are we though?
Yeah, are we not? I thought we were getting along pretty good,
Yeah, but we're not best friends.
but we're friends. Would you consider me a
Sure.
friend? Why you gotta say it like that?
Because sure.
Sure or yes?
Sure.
It's either a yes or no question. Are we friends?
It's sure.
Do you think we'll be friends by the end of this podcast?
Maybe.
Okay, but so
don't
it's not a yes.
It's not a yes, but it's not a no.
It doesn't feel definitive. I feel like our friendship has not been established now. I thought it was going well. I really did.
Yeah, it's just like okay. I guess you could say we're friends. I guess it's just
All right, we got friends. We made friends on Close the Door Behind You podcast.
We're friends now.
Christos and Milania are officially friends.
You heard it there, everybody. Tell all your friends at school that you and I are now friends.
Timestamp
yeah.
that.
I'll tell everyone that I'm friends with a person. I don't know.
What's
how
the B
many-
for?
what? I'll tell my friends that I'm friends with someone more than twice my age. Sure.
That's cool. Yeah.
No, it's not.
That's not
It's
cool?
creepy.
Do you think it's okay? Well, moving on.
So
what
why-
should my child's name be?
I don't know you.
Just pick a name.
What's your favorite friend who's a boy?
Yeah.
Probably my friend Max.
Max? Okay.
Max. I don't like that name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Max
his
is an
name's
old person.
Maximilian.
Oh, that's even worse.
Maximilian.
Yeah.
What's his background?
I think he's
Is that Greek?
Pretty sure
Maximilian or no?
No.
pretty sure he's German. He used to live in Italy.
Oh,
Mm.
yeah.
I don't know. I think. I don't know.
Axis powers.
What do you think the coolest name for a boy is?
I don't know.
Okay.
You're lucky we're friends because
What the heck was the quotations for?
if we weren't, I would have given you a really, really bad name.
Okay, so give me a good name.
I don't know.
All right, by the end of this podcast, you better have a name. Otherwise, this was an utter failure because I don't know what to name my child, and I was hoping you would
That's
do that.
on you. You're supposed to know what to name your own child.
I was thinking Skibbity Toilet, but you said I can't use
Oh
that.
my God, he will be a laughing stock.
No, he'd be
Do you
Skibbity
really want
Toilet.
to do that to your kid?
Skibbity
Christos?
Toilet. Yes, bring
I
it.
will call CPS on you.
CPS? Why do you know that? Why do you know what CPS is?
Child Protective Service.
What's going on at home? Why do you know what CPS is? It's not even like the full name. You know the acronym. Like it's like something that comes up a lot.
It's on her speed dial. Actually.
Yeah, what the heck is that about?
Whenever we say something that she doesn't like,
Yes.
she's like,
CPS.
don't make me dial
Yeah.
speed dial number 3.
Yeah, she gets
then we
emails.
acquiesce.
She gets emails from CPS like, "Do you have pretzels?" is like code word for you got problems at home. All right, if you were president, what's the first law you would make?
No protesting.
No protesting? You want to abolish protesting? Why?
There's a lot going on right now that I don't like.
That's fair. Okay. What's the cringiest thing that your dad does?
There's so many.
Am I allowed to say cringe?
Yeah, because it basically defines you.
What? Okay, what's the cringiest thing about your dad?
He hangs out with people like you.
Oh my God.
I really like this podcast.
You really like it? Everyone on this podcast always ends up bullying me. Okay, what's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you?
I don't know.
Because you're just that awesome, nothing embarrassing happens to you?
Not a lot.
Wow. Arrogant. Okay.
Did you just call me arrogant?
Oh, did I say that out loud?
I didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it. Okay. What do you think we do all day as adults? The two of us, separately.
He works.
Yeah. That's it? That's what you think he does all day? He just works?
I don't know. Hangs out with Chisato.
Mm-hmm.
Works out. Does jujitsu.
Yeah. Okay.
Sleeps.
Mm-hmm.
I know that he really likes to sleep.
Love it.
He does like to sleep. It's true. What do you think I do all day?
What's your job?
I work in technology.
Like what technology?
It's too complicated for you to understand.
Oh, so engineering the next Pokemon TV show?
That would be awesome
Cool.
if I did do that, but there's not a lot of money in that, unfortunately.
I don't know.
On my day off, what does your dad do on his day offs, you think?
Sleep.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, that's relevant. That's relevant.
That's pretty
It's
odd,
true.
yeah. What do I do on my day offs?
Make podcasts.
All right. Moving on.
I got a question for you. If you were older, or even if now, if you had your own store and you could sell anything, what would you sell?
Ooh, good question.
Oh, that's really easy. When I was in 4th grade,
Mm-hmm.
me and my dad, we made up this business.
Okay, you can't say the name though, because then somebody's gonna steal the name.
I want to steal the name.
Yeah, it's
Say
a
the
really
name.
good name.
So what's the name?
I'm not telling you.
Oh, you think I'm going to steal it?
He just told me not to say it.
All right, that's good that you listen at least. Continue.
Yeah, I listened to him,
Yeah.
not people like you.
What am I catching strays for? Continue, please.
I've got another question.
Wait,
for
what
you.
are we selling in the business, though? We're going to leave that... Donuts?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
And so, if you could be any animal, what would it be?
Probably a dog.
Right.
Or
I'm
a
surprised that
cat.
you hesitated on that. You love dogs so much.
Yeah.
I figured it'd be like, duh, a dog, Dad.
I
Yeah,
have a
but
dog.
it's like kind of like, I don't know. It depends because.
Was it just such an obvious answer that you were like, let me think of something else besides a dog?
No, it's just like a lot of like, I don't know, because like there's some people who treat their dogs really bad, and there's some people who treat their dogs like
Yeah, that would be sucked.
spoil their dogs.
Right.
Yeah.
It would be cool to be a dog if you had a really cool owner, but if you had a bad owner, that
Like
would be
me.
like, yeah, you're a bad owner?
No,
What do you do to abuse your dog?
I don't.
That is so mean. I can't believe we bought her this dog and she abuses it.
I do not.
It's
She
actually
puts
my
it-
dog's birthday today.
Oh, Mr.
Yeah.
Jack. Happy birthday, Mr.
What's
Jack.
your dog's name?
Mr. Jack.
Mr. Jack.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so cute.
He's super cute, right?
Oh.
Thank you. Thanks for saying that. That's his... Look, he's got a little 6 because it's his 6th birthday.
Oh.
He's scared of the fire.
Do you know what kind of dog that is?
He's just like you. He's older than like. I don't know what I was gonna say. My dog's only 2, so.
That's good.
Yeah.
2 in dog years is like 14, so your dog
Yeah.
is older than you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this
It's
dog
nice.
that she got, her mom found this like special breeder, and it was a breeder of what, mini poodles or something
Toy
like that?
poodles.
Toy poodles.
Mm.
Spent like an astronomical amount on this toy poodle, and this toy poodle grew up to be like the size of Milania.
Seriously?
It's not a toy poodle, yeah.
No, it was supposed to be a teacup, right? And it grew up to be the size of a toy poodle. Like it was supposed to grow up to be like that big.
Mm-hmm.
It's like she's like.
She's
that
bigger
big.
than that. She's huge. She's like up to my waist.
No, she's not. She's not that tall, Dad.
So you guys didn't do any research at all before buying this dog? You just went into it blind? Is that how you make a lot of
Scott
decisions?
and my mom just found the dog on Insta or Facebook, and we're like, oh, we should take Mila to come get a dog. It was me, not my sisters, thankfully. I would have picked out, I don't know, a different one. I'm glad it was me. I was actually really upset the day that I got her because I was hanging out with my friend from a sleepover, and my mom was like, Mila, you need to come home now. I'm like, why? And she's like, we're gonna go pick out flowers for your room. Why do I need flowers for my room? I'm not even like for my balcony apparently. And I'm like, why do you want to put flowers in my balcony? You've never shared, like you've never wanted to do that. So we got in the car. It's like 30 minutes away. So I'm super upset about that because I get really bad car sickness. And she's like, and when we pull up to this guy's house, it's a gay couple and their lawn is like super pretty. I'm like, oh, that makes sense. I guess they're selling flowers and stuff. Because they have really pretty lawn. We go inside and I see a bunch of little dogs running around, and I get super excited. It's like best day of my life.
Do you mind if I call my friend James Cameron to see about making that a feature-length film?
Sure.
Okay. If you had to give me life advice, what would it be?
Stop being so cringy.
How? How can I stop being cringy?
Stop trying to be so cool.
I'm super cool.
Are
I'm
you
not
cool?
even trying.
Yeah, sure.
Dom, am I cool?
Christos is very cool.
Thank you. I'm universally known for being cool, and Dom is cool as crap.
Universally?
Yeah.
No one in Florida knows who you are. I can guarantee that.
Are you kidding me? First of all, I was the guy from Florida with the bath salts. I am very famous in Florida.
Yeah, he ate somebody's face on bath salts and was all over
That
the
was
news.
me.
That was him.
What?
Yeah.
Before
I'm
you
not
were
even
born.
allowed in Florida
I think
anymore.
it was like 2 years before
Yeah.
she was born that you did that.
Yeah, I'm quite famous in Florida.
What are some
You're
cringy...
not allowed back in Florida?
Not the entire state of Florida. Which of all the states, like you would think that would be like the one where I would be like welcome in.
They let anybody in.
Yeah, and
That's
I'm not
crazy.
even allowed in Florida.
Go to Texas.
I can't.
Why?
Similar issue, different story.
So what are some things that older people say that are cringy? Like what are some words that you hear us say and you're like, you can't say that?
Yeah.
What are some words that you say that you think are cool?
What about Sigma? What does Sigma mean?
Oh, God.
Here she goes.
You're too old. You're too old to know that.
Well, tell me what it is. I don't know what it is.
I'm not telling you
I
because
heard
you're just
you-
going to say it more.
You commented today when you're like, that's so Sigma.
What's Sigma mean?
I'm not telling you.
Why? Am I too old to know what Sigma is?
Yes.
I know what a
Whoa.
Sigma is.
Wow.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't be saying it
Why?
because you sound like a weirdo.
Okay. What are other words that we shouldn't be saying? Can I say Riz?
No,
Why?
definitely not.
Risen
Oh,
up?
God. Stop.
Why?
Get help.
Get help. Okay. What about what do I say if something is cool? That slaps. Slaps is not okay?
What does that mean?
Slaps is like that's awesome. That thing
Oh.
slaps.
Old people stuff. Okay.
Oh, so it shouldn't say that either.
No, you can say it because it's probably from your generation.
Tubular.
Okay, that's weird.
You don't think something's tubular? Okay.
You sound like one of those weird surf guys.
Totally.
Tubular, dude.
But
Like,
your dad surfs. Isn't that cool?
yeah, he's not weird.
Oh.
If you surfed, you would be one of those weird surf guys.
Oh, okay. If you,
Except you would probably fall off your surfboard. So.
I couldn't
Everybody-
even, I wouldn't
everybody-
even be able to get on it. I wouldn't even be able to paddle out.
How's your swimming skills?
Not good.
Not good?
Yeah, yeah.
Lonnie, you have good swimming skills. How come you don't like to surf?
I just don't like it.
You don't like the ocean?
No, it's not that. I just don't take pride in trying to surf. I
Getting
don't know.
barreled.
I've just never been interested in it. I remember you tried to get me to do it when I was little.
Yep.
I didn't like it.
Bummer.
Yeah, it is a bummer.
Soul crushing.
Yeah,
Oh well.
but that's okay.
So what is cool? Like what do you want to do? Like if you had all the time and all the money in the world, what would you do with it?
I would do competitive dance.
That's cool. Okay. Dancing. How about skiing? We're going skiing next week. You like skiing?
Yeah, I love skiing.
You'd like to have
Love
your
it.
own ski mountain and just invite
Are
other
you
friends?
on your phone right now?
Yeah, I'm actually looking up popular Gen Alpha terms to ask you about.
He's looking for more things to aggravate you. Is
Yeah.
essentially he's doing his research. Give him a little bit of time. We'll come up with
Yeah.
something good. So let me
Oh God. Oh God.
I said skibbity. I knew
We
that
can't be
one.
friends if you keep on doing this.
Okay, I'll do anything to earn your approval, so I'll move on. If you had to survive a zombie apocalypse with just one thing, what would it be?
My tennis racket.
So you think you would avoid zombies with a tennis racket?
I have a really good swing, so I could probably just.
Okay, that's fair.
Good answer.
Yeah, that's a good answer. I think that's good. Okay.
I could also probably just use it as a shield, so it's like weapon and safety.
Do you like zombie movies?
I don't know. I've never really seen any.
Me either.
Yeah, me either. I don't really like zombies. They're too scary.
What else you got in the list
They're
there,
gross.
Christos?
How do you think AI is going to change the world?
Good and bad ways.
In what ways?
Well, first off, AI could. I don't know. Sometimes I use AI for school.
Isn't that cheating though?
No, like if I'm like sometimes in my ancient world class, history and geography class, if you need to know.
Okay.
And we needed to find like information, so I searched it up, and like there's like this AI thing. And I was like, and it's like when you search something up on Google and it has like little AI.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it answers the question. Yeah, so that's really helpful because I don't have to go searching through all these websites
Mm-hmm.
that say nothing.
Right.
It's like so annoying.
Right.
Do you know what an encyclopedia is?
No.
Interesting.
Do you know what Wikipedia is?
Yeah.
So Wikipedia is just a modern encyclopedia. That's what encyclopedias are. They're a collection of information on
Yeah,
a
but I
bunch
don't
of
use
topics.
Wikipedia. I don't use.
You don't like Wikipedia? Why not?
I don't know. I just don't use it.
Too much reading?
Yeah.
Got it.
Like if I ask someone a question, I don't want them to give me a whole thing, like a whole essay,
Mm-hmm.
and then about what the answer is. No, I just want you to tell me the answer. 1 + 1 is 2.
Well, what if
I don't want. Oh, some people have been asking the question, what's 1 + 1? Well, blah 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 blah. An hour later of reading, so 1 + 1 = 2.
Mm-hmm.
No.
But you could just scroll to the end.
Yeah, but like, just don't use it.
Recipes do that too. Like when you look up a recipe online and it's like, my grandmother and my daughter make this recipe, and I learned
That's
this
why I
from
look them up on YouTube because they usually just have like they show them making the recipe
Mhm.
and they have the ingredients in the caption.
Interesting. Okay.
Like 1 cup flour, blah blah blah, stuff like that.
Well, what's the bad that's going to come from AI?
It knowing too much and maybe somehow taking over the world, and I'm gonna live on Mars with all the money that I'm gonna have and start my own civilization.
How are you? What? Why?
Rule the world.
How are you going to be the only one that is responsible for Mars? How are you going to get that?
I'll take some people, but basically I'm gonna be the one funding it.
Oh, okay. We never went on the moon, right?
Yeah, we did.
Why? What makes you say that?
Neil Armstrong, is that his name?
You trust him?
He's dead.
Convenient. First of all, how does he go from riding bicycles to landing on the moon? That makes no sense.
Because engineers created a rocket ship that could last long enough to go to the moon and come back, and spacesuits that could protect someone from like all the bad things in space.
Mm-hmm.
So
Then why haven't we been to the moon since?
I don't know. Maybe we just want to do different things.
You don't think it'd be cool to explore parts of the moon that haven't been explored?
I mean, sure, but I mean, I don't care.
You're interested in Mars, because that's where you're gonna live.
Yeah,
Okay.
or somewhere else. I don't know.
How many rocket launches have you seen?
At least like 5.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I only
see
saw
one.
one as a kid. The Challenger.
Oh,
All right.
That's sad.
Yeah. Okay.
Did
Moving
you
on.
cry?
No, I didn't cry. I wasn't able to process what was happening.
How old were you?
-9. -9.
-9. What?
Yeah.
So
All right.
what?
Challenger was 1984, right?
86.
86. -7.
How many months old were you?
-7. Someone doesn't listen here. Okay. Moving on.
I haven't learned negatives yet in math.
Yeah, I know. Clearly. Too
Yeah.
busy opening the book.
Actually, I have pretty good grades in math right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I bet you didn't have good grades in math. If you did, maybe you would
No
be
cap.
somewhere else.
No cap.
Don't say that.
No cap.
Oh God.
Bet. All right. Bet.
Dad, don't encourage him.
Can you prove to me that you're not an NPC?
What are you on the spectrum? Are you? Do you have is there something wrong with your eyesight, vision? Is there something wrong with your ears? Do you need hearing aids?
Sounds like you're an NPC.
I
have
think
to look that
Christos
up.
just has Ohio brain rot.
Yeah, Ohio brain rot,
God.
skibbity toilet. Yeet.
Non-player character?
Bros cooked. Bros
Wow.
cooked. You know?
I
You
know
don't
what that
even know
means.
what that means.
On God?
No
No, I
clue.
know what he's cooked. Cooked means he's fried, dude. He's
Oh
like
my
doesn't know what's
God.
going on. Stop being sus. On God. For
Sus
real.
is so freaking old.
Sus is old? You're
Yes.
sus, dude.
People don't even say sus anymore. Maybe you
That's
would know
sus.
that if you actually I don't know, if you were actually your generation, you weren't just trying to say what people are saying, just try to be cool, but it's really failing.
Nah. People who think that you don't say sus are sus. You're sus right now.
Will someone help this guy get some mental help?
He just needs a
On
name for
God.
his child, and then all
Yeah.
of this behavior will be totally changed. Have you come
I
up
don't
with a
think
name?
he should even have a child.
Whoa, rude.
Too late for that.
Yeah, too late for that. And actually, I'm pretty bussin'.
You ever heard the term "you can't unscrew a light bulb"?
Sheesh. Yeah. Can you unscrew a light? Oh yeah, you can unscrew a light bulb. Yeah.
Some people need help.
I do. What's your hot take on the Kardashians?
I don't know, I like making fun of them.
Why?
I just think that they're funny. Yeah.
Are you doing a vocal fry voice to impersonate them?
Yeah.
That's pretty good, actually.
I tried cutting a cucumber. I almost cut my hands off. Yeah.
Kind of sounds like Dr. Evil
Yes.
or Dr. Evil's child.
Who is the most overrated celebrity right now?
Mr. Beast.
Why?
All he does is spend money
hmm
and make people do a bunch of stupid stuff.
But if you had the opportunity to make a lot of money with Mr. Beast, would you take it?
Probably.
Okay, so then is it really that stupid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't even know what that means.
Sheesh. Sheesh. Don't be hating because I got drip. Sigma.
What
all
drip
the
do you
way.
have? That fake gold chain?
You think this gold chain is fake, dog?
And all your rings? Why do you have gold and silver? Is
'Cause-
my question. They don't match, and
you
it
can
doesn't look
mix.
good.
Oh, I'm sorry. What are you, an expert in matching jewelry?
Yes, I am.
Your braces don't even match your necklace.
I don't have a choice.
Yeah, oh, sorry. I don't have a choice either. Sometimes I just wake up with this drip, and I'm like, yo, I be riding Sigma, bussing all day. You're skibbity.
I don't think my friends are gonna want to watch this podcast because of you.
Probably not, but they're not really my target demographic. They don't really buy comedy tickets now, do they?
I don't think they would want to see your comedy.
I think they would, actually. I'm sure some of your friends follow me.
On
Very
that
good.
note, we're going to have to start wrapping up because we
Yeah.
got to get to this Broadway show.
On God, word.
Stop saying that.
Do
All
we
right.
have any other things? So we're not doing lightning round because
Yeah,
those
because
are
we've
like-
asked so many questions.
Mhm.
We have 2 questions. You could either answer, what do you think about the Costco guys? Or, if aliens landed tomorrow, what's the first thing we should show them?
I think I would rather talk about your jewelry choices.
What is wrong with the jewelry?
A lot.
What? Tell me.
I feel bad for your child.
Why?
He's gonna have a man toddler for a dad.
What's the problem with that?
Do you know who makes all of his jewelry?
Who?
His wife.
Yeah.
She's a jewelry designer.
She makes cool jewelry.
Yeah.
There you go.
But
Thank
don't put gold and silver together.
You can mix and match, dude. It's
It-
called style, yo. What do you know, dog?
It
Your
hurts my
braces
eyes.
are like a weird green color. I would not have picked that color.
They're not green.
What color are they?
They're silver.
They look green. Maybe you should brush your teeth more.
I do.
They look.
I probably brush my teeth more than you.
I brush at least twice a week. So what are you talking about?
I brush 3 times a day
3 times a day?
on a daily basis
I don't
at
buy
my
it.
school.
Well, on that note, we're wrapping up this episode. It is time to close the door on Close the Door Behind You with special guest Milania Crosney. Actually, I do want to ask one last question before we do this. You had a really good question that you wrote about how do you feel
Oh yeah.
about having the same name as the president's wife?
It's not the same name
Milania.
How's
No.
Milania not the same as Milania?
because
Is it spelled different? Is that what you mean?
yeah, her name has an E, my name has an A.
Oh, well, that answers your question.
That's
right.
that's not an answer. That's still like the same name, sounding it out.
I don't know. I don't know. People call me Millennia, like the Millennium Mall.
Mm.
I don't know. Just
So it doesn't affect your life at all, really.
yeah, it doesn't.
No
You don't think it's cool?
No one even mentions it.
Yeah, no. The only person who ever mentioned it was my 3rd grade teacher who thought my name was spelled Mela Nia. I don't even think that's how her name's spelled.
Hmm.
I don't know. But yeah, it doesn't really
Do you think she's cool?
affect my life.
Do you think she's pretty?
I don't know. I've never really seen her a lot, so
Me either.
Okay.
All right. Well, are we still friends, or are we not friends anymore?
can I go on the podcast again?
No.
Then no.
Wow.
All right, that wraps it up. Milania and Christos are not friends. I'm Milania's dad, Doc Jud, and that's a wrap. Peace out. See you next time.
Bye.
Thank you.